Hello, my name's Lizzie, and today I'm going to be talking about the 18 life lessons I have learned in the 18 years of my life. These are things that I've learned throughout many different experiences that I have encountered, mostly from my parents or just life lessons that are like things that I've encountered in my life. First one is put yourself out there. This is something I've always wanted to do and something I regret not doing a lot. And if I just had put myself out there, I probably would have met a lot more people or might have found more hobbies that I didn't know that I was interested in before. So just always remember to put yourself out there because you never know who you're going to meet and you never know what you're going to find that you end up liking. The second one is find hobbies that interest you. This one's very important to me because I feel like if you have something that you're interested in, it just makes life a lot more interesting and more creative. For example, I'm really interested in piano, and I'm really also interested in rock music, as shown behind me on my posters. But when I found these hobbies, it just made life more like have a creative sense of mine. Time management is key. So this one's very important to me because I own a business and go to school and also work another job on the side. And I needed to learn time management really fast because I needed to prioritize things that were more important. Such as school, I always try to manage that first so I can get those things out of the way because that was more important. And the next one is don't be too hard on yourself. This one I still need to work on, but I'm just always hard on myself no matter what it is. Like I always set too high of goals, I feel like, and if I don't reach them, then I just feel like I failed. So just not being too hard on yourself and just letting everything come more easily is very important, and you can live life more freely. Just keep going, also meaning don't give up. There have been times that I've wanted to give up, especially in my business. I had a pop-up shop where no one showed up, and in that moment I was like, I don't want to do these anymore, so I just decided in my head at that moment, let me just give up, but my mom told me not to, and I kept going, and I had a bigger pop-up shop 3 years later. This one's quite literal, but it's enjoy the small things in life. This is my little nephew, and the meaning of this being quite literal is he's a year and a half. But the reason I put him in is that I love this kid so much. He teaches me so much. It's just seeing how fast he grows and like the new things he's learning all the time. It's just very fun and it's very heartwarming. Learn money management, especially at a young age. This is really important to know, just so when you do go into adulthood or you are growing up, that you understand how to manage your money. For example, for me, I got a credit card and I put anything that I have the money for, but I just don't want to pay it in that moment. So I'll pay it like a week later and build up my credit. Make time for yourself. This one's very important because in this day and age, a lot of people forget that we are human, like we are humans ourselves, and that we're not just some robot. So if you keep going and you keep going without doing things for yourself, you're eventually just gonna make yourself burn out. So if you put time to yourself and start doing things that you're interested in, and then also try new things even if you are afraid. This is this is like a thing that my parents have taught me. There have been many things that I am afraid to do, but I do it anyways, and I ended up having the best time of my life. Or I found something new that I was interested in. So like there have been times, like example, my retail job. I was so scared, got into it, and I loved it, and I keep doing it now. Don't care what people think about you. This one's really important because if you think everyone's judging you when they're really not, it's just really gonna make you, in a sense, paranoid. If you just go in life thinking that they're not judging me, then you're gonna live your life more freely, and you're technically gonna be more confident because you're just going about yourself. Surround yourself with people who make you happy. This one was really important to me because in the beginning of my high school time, I had a group of friends that I hated. I did not fit in well with them. And it wasn't until my junior year that I found these two friends that I'm still best friends with today and we talk to all the time. But they make me the happiest person ever, and I'm really glad I met them. Do things that interest you. This one kind of goes back to hobbies. But if you do things that interest you rather than doing things that go along with trends or society, then you're gonna be more happy with your life. So I was very interested in 80s and 70s rock culture, so I started like reviewing it more and like getting into it. And so I decided it started with my room and started designing that way. And be patient because good things will happen to you. I was very at the beginning of my business just wanting it to grow, and then like I would give up all the time. But when I started being more patient, it started growing, and I started being able to do pop-up shops that I never thought I would have been able to do. Also, if you really want something, you have to work for it and work hard for it because your hard work never goes unnoticed. This is an example at my work. I was working hard all the time, and I finally got recognized, and I became Employee of the Month for the month of February, and that felt really good just knowing that my hard work was being noticed by someone. Keep working hard, and you'll get somewhere. Being kind goes a long way. This one is very nice because you never know what someone's going through in their life. So if you just say like a nice comment, like for example, I told someone at work that I liked their outfit, and she immediately was happy and told me that her day was really bad, but that made it really nice. So nice compliments go a long way. Never stop learning new things. This one's always good because you just have to open your mind to new things. And when you open your mind to new things, it could lead to other paths or other interests. So this could also lead to new career opportunities of things that you might have not thought about. So if you keep learning new things, then you'll be able to expand your horizons and find new interests that you never would have thought of. Failure will lead to success. This one, it was really important to learn in my business because there have been times I failed a lot of times in my business, especially that one pop-up where no one showed up. But then I took that as a learning experience, and then I decided to just keep growing my business. And if I stopped that pop-up shop then, I wouldn't have been at the one that I was at 3 years later. Keep an open mind. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know what you're gonna find in your life. So if you just keep an open mind and let anything that like comes your way, if you take it on with open arms, you'll find a lot more things interesting in your life. So keep your open mind and you'll find new things. So basically that was the 18 life lessons I've learned. Hopefully some of you guys could relate to this or learn from it. And I know that I'm going to learn more in my life as time goes on. These are just the key ones that I've learned in like the past 18 years of my life basically. So thank you for listening, and that's it.